Hey everybody, what's going on? It is Jason with the Board Game Mechanics, and today we are going to play through a whole scoring round of Kraftwagen. If you want to see our full review, you can click the link in the video description. Otherwise, stick around here and we'll get playing. Okay, so here's a game of Kraftwagen, all set up for 2 players. It's mostly the same for all player counts, but I'll tell you the quick changes. In a 2-player game, you're going to have the other 2 cars on 6 and 3 of the Grand Prix track. You're only going to be able to use 3 of the customers. There's 4 spaces, but 3. This would normally be at S. It starts at 2 in a 2-player game. There's normally 4 of these. You're going to randomly shuffle up and deal 2. Each player's going to pick 1, and then you can only have 4 cars in the display here, okay? Now, to get started, whoever's in the back here, which is red, is going to pick one of these and take it as a bonus. And I think they're going to take this one. So they're going to take a level 1 body, and they're going to do a number 2 engine in their Grand Prix car. Then they'll do that, and they now have 1 engine technology and 1 body technology. And then green is going to get 2 additional discs, which are good, and a level 1 engine. All right. Now, we're ready to play. On your turn, you're going to take your disc, and you're going to move it to take one of these actions. Whoever's farthest back gets first pick. Kind of like Takedo, or if you've played another one of this designer's games, it'll feel very familiar, okay? The goal of the game is to acquire bodies, engines, put them in the market, sell them to customers to score points, okay? That's the gist. Now, red's first, and I think red is going to, they need to get a disc, so they're going to go here, and they're going to take a disc, and that's their turn. Now it's green's turn. Green needs a body because they have an engine, so they'll go here, they'll take a body, and they're going to put that body on sale. After every one of your turns, you can put a car in the market if you have a body and an engine and at least 1 worker to work on it. So I'm going to do a level 1 body, level 1 engine, and I'm going to send 2 of my 1 worker, and I'm just going to send 1 worker. I'm actually going to make it $5, and I'll explain why that's important later. Okay, so you put a car and engine, at least 1 worker, and you pick a price. Now it is red's turn, or green's turn again. Green's going to go ahead and they're going to run their Grand Prix car. The Grand Prix car moves the spaces of the strength of the engine. So green will move 1 space. If you get to a space that has a car, you jump over it. It's like that space does not exist. Red's turn. Red needs an engine, so they'll take an engine. Red needs a level 1 engine. They're going to go ahead and put a car in the market as well. They don't want to fall behind. They're going to put 2 workers out. And they're going to make it $9. All right. All this will make sense later. All right. Now it's green's turn again, and green is going to take one of the engineering cards. And you're going to take one, you're going to discard the other. And what these are going to do, these are going to give you extra development abilities for either engines or bodies, or they may give you one-time abilities like this clock. But when you do that, you got to put a disc here. So I now produce level 2 engines, and I get an engine. So I get a level 2 engine. And I'm actually going to put it in my Grand Prix car. Okay, that's green's turn. Now it's red's turn. Red is going to, they're going to do this one. So they're going to go here. They're going to get another disc. I haven't made any of these goals yet. I have not. Okay. And then they're going to, what was the other thing they did? Move their disc. I did this, right? Disc and body. That's what they're going to do. I guess so. They're going to take a body. A number 1 body. Because they only have 1 technology. All right. Green's turn. Green is going to go here. They're going to take a disc and another technology. So green, technology, they're going to take this one actually. Which, this one gets discarded. And they get to move their Grand Prix car 5 spaces. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. All right. You get points for being in first, second, or third, and for every lap. Then we need 2 more. Okay. Red is going to actually go here, and they're going to get a customer out on the market, and they're going to put out this customer, and I'll explain why that's important later. This customer likes salespeople. I'll explain why that's important later. Then because they are the first person to do it, they get a point. And green's turn. It might have been green's turn last time, sorry. I do that all the time. It's fine. Green will produce an engine and take a disc. They're producing level 2 engines. If I can find the right engines. I hate these engines. Wish you could just like stack up tokens or something. That's what I'm going to do. I'm going to stack up 2 level 1s. So this is a level 2 engine. And they're also going to get a disc, which I did. All right. It's green's turn. They're going to go here. They're going to take a buyer. They get to take a buyer, an engineering card. They're going to take this engineering card, which comes with 2 little tokens. Which basically means when they produce a body, they can produce a better body. Either 1 better or 2 better. And they can do that twice throughout the game. Okay? And so they did an engineer. They're going to pick a buyer. And they want cheap buyer. So they're going to take this one. Again, all this will make sense in a little bit. And then they can also move their Grand Prix car, and they'll move it 2. So 1 and 2. All right. Red's falling behind on the Grand Prix. So they're going to go ahead and do the Grand Prix. Their Grand Prix car will move 2. 1, 2. They need to at least get second so they can get some points. Well, third, but second's better. Green's turn. Green is going to produce a body. So green's going to do a body. Actually, I'll go here, take a disc. I don't want to skip a free disc. That's silly. And then they're going to do a body. They can produce a level 1 body, but they're going to spend this and produce a level 3 body. And a level 3 body gives them this token for extra points. And they're going to go ahead and put their level 3 car with 2 engine. Again, it's 2 1s, but you get it. They're going to really cheese off that person right there. And they're going to make it a 10. And because they were the first person to have 2 cars on display in the showroom, they get those tokens. All right. Now, it's green's turn again. And green is going to just go here and take an engine. And they get to produce a level 2 engine. Oh, man, I can't find the 2s. I hate the 2 engines. Boo. All right, well, level 2 engine. I'll look for that. Red is going to go ahead and go here. They're going to take this card, put a disc on it. So now they're producing 2 engines. Oh, man, more 2 engines. I know they exist somewhere. I know there are level 2s in here. Hey, there's one. All right, level 2. All right, back to green. Green is going to... I wouldn't mind getting another customer. No, actually, I'm okay with not having a customer. So let's go here. No, I'll do it. That's fine. We'll go here. We'll move the Grand Prix. So 1, 2. I did a lap. And then I also get to do a customer. So let's do... best engine as well, just in case. That'll give me a point. I'm taking that. Okay, now we're done. Red's turn. Red needs... Red's going to do this tile. So these will go away. This one will come down here. Can't do a buyer, so this goes down 1. They can do their Grand Prix. Grand Prix moves 2, so 1, 2. Okay, now they're in second. That's good for them. And then they have engineering card, which I always forget to set up. And they will take this one. So they can now have a better body. All right. Green's turn. Green's going to go ahead and do Grand Prix. And that moves them 2. So 1, 2. And red will do an engine. And that will produce a level 2 engine. Oh, you freaking 2s. Alright, well, I want to do this. I want to stack them up on blank sides. So this is a 2. And they're going to put that in the market. They want to make themselves... They're going to do something here. They're going to get crazy. They're going to do this. Alright. And that ends the round. It's either when this hits 0 or there's 4 cards on the market. Okay? Now we're going to start scoring. We'll start with Grand Prix. We're going to see who's farthest ahead. So green is farthest ahead because they've done a lap, and so they get 7 points. And they get an extra point for doing a lap. Red is in second because they passed both of these cards, so they get 4. Okay. Then red and green go back to the pit row, and that goes to 0. And because red did a lap, or green did a lap, they would also get this tile because they were the first to do a lap. All right, now we're going to do the cars. Now, first, this buyer is going to fire off first, and they want the car with the most service people, which are discs, which in this case is this one. So green, these go back to the supply. All this stuff goes back to the supply. And green gets that 10 points because they have the highest amount of service people. Car goes away because it got sold. This player can go away. All right, next one is the cheapest car, which is this one. So all these go away. When you sell the cheapest car, you also get double your points. So they're going to get another 3. So they made 6. That's not terrible. And then this guy will go away. And then this one wants the best engine. So in this case, it is a tie. But in this case, they'll pick the cheapest one. So they'll take the 5er from green. All this stuff goes away. Done. This card that did not get sold just goes away. The rest of the tokens, the point tokens for the round, go away. They'll be part of the main supply because they can be extra scoring tokens should you need extras if there's not enough of the tan ones. Then this will go back. We'll refill all these, so we'll get another 2, 3 ones. We will set this back to 2. We'll get the pink markers out. We'll have more cards. And then we'll do that 2 more times, that exact same thing, all right? Then at the end of the game, whoever has the most points here is the winner. Couple different goals here. Make 2 laps. You can get that. Get a 6 body, 7 engine, 4 engine. Put 2 of the same customers out there. Have 3 engineers or have all of your people unlocked. Your little disc, okay? So that's how you play it. That's Kraftwagen. If you want to see our full review, you can click the link in the video description. Otherwise, thanks for watching. And as always, keep gaming.